Everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we are going to replace the fan blower motor in a 2001 TJ Mitsubishi Magna. The reason for changing out the blower motor is due to a couple of reasons. One, weak airflow, so it's not really generating very good airflow through the vents because the motor's wearing out, and secondly, it's making a lot of noise. So I'll just demonstrate that now for you. The constant ticking noise, particularly when it's on a lower speed. So they're both symptoms that it needs to be changed out. And that's on the lower speed there. So you can clearly hear there's a ticking, and there's quite weak airflow through the vents. So we're going to swap it out. Okay, so let's talk about the fan blower motor that I will be installing. Now, this one here is actually designed for a Mitsubishi Pajero NMNP series, which is a 2000 to 2006 series Mitsubishi Pajero. And you're probably wondering, why would you actually buy a fan blower motor that is not designed or suitable for the Mitsubishi Magna? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you how you can actually make it suitable. This particular fan blower motor here, I purchased for just shy of $80. I think it was around $78, including shipping. Brand new. It's an OEM part, but it's brand new, and the model number is 194000. Now, an equivalent fan blower motor for the Mitsubishi Magna / Verada, brand new, on eBay was starting around $200, and I saw ones as high as over $300. Used ones about the same as a new one of these, around $70, $80. Depending on the seller, you may get shipping included, or that's extra. So why did I decide to get this one? Well, they share for the most part the model number. So the model number for the Mitsubishi Magna Verada fan blower motor is also 194000, but there's 4 digits that follow that, 0252 I believe, which this one does not have. So this one's just 194000. In terms of what's identical between them is the actual kind of base here. So where it actually fits into the housing underneath the dashboard, this basically just slots in. So these are all spaced identical to the Mitsubishi Magna Verada fan blower motor. So the first difference is the plug. So on this one, the contacts are in line. On the Magna Verada, one is 90 degrees to the other. The second difference is the actual blades. So there is kind of more height to the blades on this one compared to the Magna. So when you try to kind of push this into the housing, it'll actually hit a metal plate, which I'll show you in a moment. So basically this needs to be folded down, and I'll show you how to do that. So once those two issues are addressed, how it's actually powered, and then the shaving down of the blade so it doesn't actually hit the housing when you kind of slot it in, this will work completely fine. You can screw it in, it'll work completely fine, and you will have saved at least $120, if not more, over an equivalent brand new Mitsubishi Magna and Verada fan blower motor. Okay, so we're in the passenger footwell here, and you can see here this kind of lower trim is held in place with 3 clips. So there's 1, 2, and there's one just at the back, the exact same one. So we'll just remove that, and that will then expose the fan blower motor. Start with the back one, and just pull firmly. And if you have a footwell light, just remove that. This is the fan blower motor, so very easy to access, but pulling it down is a little bit tricky because there are 3 screws which also have like a socket head on them as well, but one is rather difficult to get to. So I'm going to try and drop it down now and see how we go. Now the third one, I think we'll need the stubby Phillips head, because it's right at the back here against the firewall. It does require a bit of patience to get this one down, because it is on a slight angle, so you just got to press pretty firm so you don't risk stripping the head of this as well. This needs to be coming out, okay. go. So 1, 2, 3, put them aside. And we should be able to drop this down now and then just unplug it. Right here. I don't know if you can see the plug. There we go, done. Managed to find some blade terminals here at my local auto store, Repco. Not easy to find, to be honest, because the ones that I needed have the 9.5mm tabs. So the 6.3mm tabs are practically everywhere, but not the 9.5. So managed to get a pack of these, and I will now connect these up. So basically these just push onto the terminals on the fan blower motor, and I just need to crimp the wiring. Got the terminal strip there already connected to the car wiring, so I'll now just install the fan blower motor. So it only goes in one way. Like so. And if you find that it's fouling at the back here against the firewall insulation, I just recommend cutting the insulation away so that you can get it in. So these screws have a 8mm head on them as well, so you can just use the socket if you want. The one at the back or at the front of the car, it's a little tricky, so you need the one with the knuckle on it to get the angle. You can use a Phillips head if you want, but I just thought I'd show you the alternative. So now we'll just sort out the power, and then we'll then connect it into these terminals here. Again, just be careful not to make contact with both terminals, otherwise you'll blow a fuse. Okay, so I'll just connect the positive first, which is towards the front, and then negative. Let me make sure it's the same way on here. Okay, I'll just test it. we have airflow coming from a quiet, brand new fan blower motor. So it's a bit of a hack video for you today. Hopefully it will save you some money. As I said, the Mitsubishi Magna Verada fan blower motors that I was looking at on the internet were going for 200 plus, some even 300. But there are many brand new Mitsubishi Pajero fan blower motors, just like the one that I've installed, for around about $80, including shipping. So with a couple of minor modifications, you can save yourself a lot of money. So I'll leave it there for now. Any comments or questions, leave them below and I'll get back to you. And as always, thanks for watching. Cheers.